Good evening, everyone who joined for today's session. Right. So, good evening, all. Let us start today's session. So, first one will be completely discussing on for today's class. We'll try to finish off all the topics which are related to our syllabus related, the course, whatever the course content is there. For that, and the questions which may come in your examination as per the syllabus of the course related. So those points we'll try to cover. Then in the tomorrow's class, we will try to discuss on the areas where actually someone once wants to become an entrepreneur, then what they need to do. We try to discuss those points. That is what is our requirement. Okay. So first one we try to define this entrepreneurship related. Entrepreneurship is the ability and readiness to develop, organize and run a business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in order to make a profit. The most prominent example of entrepreneurship is starting a new business. That's all. So the basic definition itself says entrepreneurship is the ability and readiness. It is the ability of that particular person and his preparation to develop. First one is developing a particular concept or developing a product or developing a service, anything it can be. So developing. Next one is organizing. So it is like you're as a management related or the leadership related. We have studied like planning, organizing. Okay. So it is about organizing that particular business which he or she planned. The person whoever has ability and readiness to develop that particular business, they are organizing it and running an business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in order to make a profit. It is about running an entrepreneurship. First one, enterprise. Next is any of its uncertainties. See, business is not certain. Suddenly anything can happen. See, suddenly we have seen many companies at the time of Corona time, COVID 19. Suddenly we have got many businesses. Almost lockdown was there. How many days? No one knows. There was a first phase of lockdown. Then later, second phase of lockdown was there. So once at the time of lockdown related, what happened? Total businesses are completely down because that is what is uncertainties. This is one uncertainty. Another uncertainty suddenly the people in Russia and Ukraine are having some good business. Suddenly there was a war. That is another uncertainty. Okay, so now we are having, for example, related recent one or one recent release. There was a Kashmir related issue. Tourism was developing. Okay, suddenly there was one terror attack happened. So suddenly there can be says that there is uncertainty on tourism department once again. So how it is need to be. Always it will be managed by government of India, but these are the uncertain situations which can happen. Okay, in those situations also to make a profit related. That's all. Okay. So develop, organize, and run a business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in order to make a profit. Altogether, what is the core objective of the business is to make profit. That's all. Right? This is first one. Next one, we'll see about what are the characteristics. Next, we'll be seeing on the various characteristics of entrepreneurship and the importance of entrepreneurship. These are the two topics we'll try to cover. Under this, first one is ability to take a risk. So always it is a business related, you have to take the risk. You have believed in one particular concept. Once you believed in that particular concept, now you try to take risk. Risk in many ways it will be. One thing is financial risk you are going to take, and the time related risk you are going to take. And third one is when money and time is gone, that it is like you are taking a risk on your career also, because you are habituated 1 year, 2 years, you try to invest and you try to work, then it will be difficult if the business fails. It will be very difficult for that particular person to go back and work in a particular organization, or to get a job also. It is going to be this, because 2 years he was not doing anything. Okay. So if anything related to same industry, someone is working in IT company and doing some business in IT, okay, that can be acceptable. But if he's doing altogether supermarket kind of business he is doing, then it is going to be risk. Okay. So that is what is ability to take a risk. Starting any new venture involves a considerable amount of failure risk. Next one is innovation. It should be highly innovative to generate new ideas, start a company, and earn profits out of it. This is next one. So it will be difficult to get a good idea, first one. And next one is converting that idea into a company, then earning a profit of it. So these three are difficult things. Once you start, invest, and start growing slowly, okay, local market, from local market to regional, from regional to national, from national to, okay, multinational, from multinational to across globe. If you are traveling, then it's a global related. Once you are reaching, then it is a big business you are going to plan, and huge investments are required to grow. So further, the idea, the scalability, how much expansion that particular business will be having, all these are need to be considered. That is why the product should be innovative. Next one is visionary and leadership quality. It is about the leadership quality of that particular entrepreneur, his vision, where actually he is looking that particular venture after 5 years, after 10 years, after 15 years, where actually we are looking for. That is foremost. Next one is like leadership related. The organization should have prominent leaders. They should handle good number of leaders who can lead different teams. Because entrepreneurship, everything cannot be done only by the only by the owner of that particular company. HR team is there. There should be some people. Marketing team is there. There should be some people who are working on marketing. There will be a technological team will be there. So technological people should work. So all these are different areas where we need to work. So everything is not possible only by the leader related. So it has to be done by different leaders with different uh, qualities, having similar vision. Whatever the vision, the person who set up that particular business is having same business related vision, they also should see. Apart from this, the leadership qualities, different leaders, different qualities. As we have seen, different types of leaderships are there. So everyone will handle in their own style, in their own way. Finally, they have to meet the vision of that particular company. Next one is about the open mindedness. Whoever entrepreneur is there, he should not be closed minded. Closed minded is sticking only to his particular idea, but he has to think much more open. So open minded should be there in that particular time period, so that whatever the suggestions comes from all the sources, they have to have the information so that the actions are taken whenever it is required. So for example, right, in 2016, suddenly government of India has went for this uh, demonetization. At that particular time, because the organization called Paytm is having some open-mindedness, so they could able to sense the idea of government India. So because of that, Paytm was highly profitable at that particular time, because that is the only organization available apart from the Google Pay related. Okay. So it is like the open-mindedness the entrepreneur should have. Take suggestions from all the sources and analyze on that particular points, that come up with what is good for the organization and try to explain why it is good for the organization. That is what is required. Next one is flexible. An entrepreneur should be flexible and open to change according to the situation. To be on the top, a business person should be equipped to embrace change in a product and service as and when needed. So flexible, the entrepreneur should be more flexible in whatever he is going to do, so that whenever any situation comes or crisis comes, he can take the appropriate decision. So it is not like you are going to stick to only one route. Chalo bhai, now it is something like you want to travel. You want to travel from, for example, Koti Women's College to Dilchuk Nagar, right? So there was one particular route is there. You will be traveling from Koti, coming to Chadarghat and bridge the travel and straight go to Malpet. From there straight Musharabad, Dilshuk Nagar. This is the area how you can go. Apart from this, there is also another road. Suddenly there was a rainfall and the bridge was completely closed. Then you should be flexible in that. Why this example is like, it is about flexibility. You should not say that whatever traffic jam happens, I will go only in this particular route. No, no. There is another route is also available where you can travel towards Amberpet. It might take few kilometers more, but it will take from Amberpet, comes directly towards the Musarambag, and from there you will go to Diljipra. So there is another route is also there. There are different routes are available. So you should be flexible in handling when a crisis situation comes. That is what is about the flexibility. Open-minded, flexible. The leader whoever is there, they should have open mind and flexible. Next one, know your product. Foremost is knowing about your own product. What are the products available? What are the competitor products? Now, what you are going to do? That is what is required. So, know your product, how it is going to be successful in the market, and how you should market them. All those things you, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, these are the characteristics you should have. Next one, importance of entrepreneurship. It is about why entrepreneurship is required. It is all about the creation of employment. See why US generates so much of employment, because they have got lots of startups everywhere. They have got huge number of startups as their requirements of the industry, and they try to sell the products in many areas. So that is why there is a chance of more employment generation is possible in advanced countries markets when compared to our markets. Next one is about the innovation related. Continuous innovation process happens, lots of ventures, market dynamics changes, technology changes, quality of goods changes. Okay, so in these areas, you can easily try to innovate something as per the requirements of the market. Next one, impact on society and community development. Next, entrepreneurship is about society development and community development. As a whole, a society gets developed. For example, like we have got in 1995, between 1995 and 2000, Hyderabad is a normal city. Okay, and later once the IT revolution has came to Hyderabad, suddenly there was complete change in the society of Hyderabad, right? And you can see only with one particular industry has grown. We have got an international airport, which is now with full capacity. It will be almost like whatever, however, our MGBS 40 bus stand will be there. Same the airports. Right now, the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport was also in the same position. It's been 20 years almost. Okay. So before that, for Begumpet Airport, it is very less people used to come. Only very few people used to travel, and there will not be any flight timings as specifically mentioned. Now you can see using your Make My Trip or any of the apps, you can see how many flights are running every day across the globe from Hyderabad. So altogether, society itself has developed. So here, only one industry, that is IT companies, have established in Hyderabad, that made market for income has generated, employment generated, income generated. Once income is generated, all other industries, food industry is the first one which was got benefited. IT and ITES related. Then later on, the real estate industry that is also developed. Aviation related. Next, there was a mobile revolution was there. So mobile phones related market. Now you can see total 40 related. How many only mobile phone based accessories? How many shops are there in Koti market? Huge. So there are so many number of malls have came up. Okay, textile industry has developed, movies, all these are developed. Now you can see every movie easily it can cross 100 crores. Previously, it is not possible even to cross 5 crores also. Okay. So it is all about the development of the society and the community. Increase standard of living. So complete increase in the standard of living. People living in cities now, you can see big gated communities are there. People are not meeting children's in the villages. You can see everywhere children can run and play. In Hyderabad cities, you don't see that because standard of living is increased. That is the only thing happens. Okay, next one is supports research and development. Now, as the economy grows, then every institution will start supporting the research and development related. Okay, so this is what the important, the characteristics and importance of the entrepreneurship. Now you have various types of entrepreneurship is there, different types. So small business entrepreneurs related, you have these hairdresser shops, grocery stores, travel agents, consultants, carpenters, plumbers, electricians. All these comes under the small business enterprises. So this is one type of entrepreneurship. Small entrepreneurs you will find across your wherever your locality is there. In that particular locality, you can see these people. Next one is scalable startup entrepreneur. This is about the business related. Scalable is like how many people can really get into that particular product or business related. So how many people they can attract and see that the product or the services provided by that particular organization, the people will take the services. That is all about the scalability. The scalability can is it 10 crores, is it 100 crores, or is it 1000 crores? How many crores of people can be brought into that particular business? It is all about the scalability. That is why once there is a scalability, nowadays you can see the scalable related everything is asked in Sony Live Shark Tank program related. So the investors will sit and ask how much is the scalability, what is the profitability after 5 years, where we can go, who are your target customers, how many customers you are adding monthly or yearly. Okay, are you having any sales in abroad, or are you located only in your particular state or the city related? So all these are the some of the questions comes from the scalability. Next one is large companies. So these are the huge companies which are already has developed, established, and providing various products and services. It is like Tata. Okay, Tata is having from salt to sky. Everything is available. They sell salts and they provide airline services. So it is all about salt is there in water, okay, and sky. Aeroplane, they fly high in sky. So they are deep into earth and deep into sky. All products, the length, depth, and height, vertically and horizontally. When we speak about the in a business language, the company, the large related industry, the Tata has vertically and horizontally it has grown to all heights. And same way we also have Reliance, now we have Adani. In technological related something like Facebook, Amazon, Google, Microsoft. Okay. So all these are also large companies specific to their particular industries, especially for the IT industry related. So these are comes under the large companies related. Next one is social entrepreneurship. This type of entrepreneurship focuses on producing products and services, thus resolve social needs and problems. Their only motto and goal is to work for society and not make any profits. So this is all about the social entrepreneurship. They don't exactly look for profit, but try to solve the societal problems. Education, if it is a problem, they try to provide some kind of education to everyone so that it can be benefited. Medical related issues are there, they try to work on that areas and try to solve the social problem. Plastic is a social problem. So some companies which will work on plastic related and see that they recycle or do something so that they can reduce the plastic related, or the IT waste is another. Okay. So trees related, plantation related, some other companies will do. All these are different areas, and their major objective is not profit, but good for society. Okay. So that is about the entrepreneurship related. Now we also discuss on emotional intelligence. So, what is this emotional intelligence? First, we try to understand. Emotional intelligence is the ability to pursue, interpret, demonstrate, control, and evaluate and use emotions to communicate with and relate to others effectively and constructively. It is about pursuing, it is about interpretation, it is about demonstration, it is about the control on someone's emotion, evaluating the emotions, and use the emotions to communicate. So, completely, it works on the emotions of the people. We are, whatever the intelligence are there, we try to see the intelligence. Next, try to interpret. So, analyze on the emotional related. Then try to demonstrate the emotions related. So, recently we had one particular, there was 6 years back or something, there was one ad done by Times of India on it is like emotions related. One tree falls down on a rainy day. Okay. So police jeep was available, college students are available. There will be some people cursing the community or government says like no one will look after anything happens. Okay. No one is serious in India. That is why I hate India. I want to go out of India. Some people will be dying. And suddenly one small boy comes up over there and he tried to lift that particular tree. A tree falls down, a huge tree falls down across the road. So complete traffic jam. Then he, as a small boy, it is only hardly he will be below 10 years itself. He tries to push. Even you can watch that video on Times of India on national integrity, something it will be. He tries to push that particular plant, tree related. It will not. Then other children. So it is a fun for them. So on a rainy day, all children who are playing over there, they come and try to push them. Then that will ignite something into the people. In the meantime, one MLA will be there who was on that particular road. The people will try to arrange a vehicle on the other side of the tree. So he casually walks away and move from that particular place in a different car. So now these children are playing. Suddenly, everyone watches, and there was an emotional connectivity over there. Then the students who are sitting in the college bus, complete college bus. Students who are sitting, everyone will get down, and some people who are sitting in cars, they will get down. Vehicles who are there, they will get down, and everyone comes and try to lift that particular tree and keep it aside and just move away. That's all. So it is all about the demonstration about what is actually is required. As a leader, it is required. It is not just about someone. That is why there was always a saying, our leaders are born or made. Yes. Here, whatever the act was done by that particular boy, that is a born leadership. He inspired all other, small or big. Okay, age doesn't matter. Anyone can inspire other people. That's how the leaders are born, right? So you have to go into that particular area, and when you are demonstrating, other people's are emotionally connected. So it is all about the next one is control and evaluation related. So under this, we have some of the components related on the emotional intelligence, perceiving emotions. First step is understanding emotions is to pursue them accurately. In many cases, this might involve understanding non-verbal signals such as body language and facial expressions. You can also see like when you're moving, you're meeting someone, the facial expressions itself says many things. Are they interested or not? Those things you can easily pursue them. So this is about the accurately trying to understand by the body language and facial expressions. You try to understand what actually they are thinking. Next one is reasoning with emotions. Next step involves using emotions to promote thinking and cognitive activity. Emotions help prioritize what we pay attention and react to. We respond emotionally to things that garner our attention. Next one is reasoning, promote thinking and cognitive activity related. Now you're more thinking about giving some kind of reasoning to that particular emotion, how it is important, why you should need to pay attention or not, do you need to respond to that particular emotion or not. That is what is emotional related. For example, in the recent, might be you are watching that show, Paduta Teva, one singing, what is it? Competition related, it happens. So in that particular program, one student, one particular candidate who participated, the participant was got eliminated. Then suddenly there was a ruckus was happening in the social media, saying like she was targeted and wantedly. Some people have targeted her and sent her out of this particular show. They are involved in body shaming, they are abusing, etc., etc. All this. Now, these are the emotions. Now, based on the emotion related, do we need to pay attention or not? Do we need to react to that? Whoever is blamed, like first target is like she blamed the singer, who's that, Sunita. Okay. Now she targeted the singer Sunita. Now Sunita has to think, what do I need to pay attention? Do I need to react? Or do I need to give some attention to whatever the messages are sent? That is what is reasoning related. Next one is understanding emotions. The emotions that we pursue can carry a wide variety of meanings. If someone is expressing anger emotion, the observer must interpret the cause of person's anger and what it could mean. So once again, someone, it is the same example. She was in depression or she was in bad mood, She got eliminated, so she was feeling low. She's feeling bad because of early elimination, I think. So because of that, she is letting all her anger or the emotion on others. Now, the observer means the singers or the TV channel who have conducted that particular show related, they need to observe and must interpret the cause of that person's sadness or anger or the emotional fall, whatever is there, they need to assess. Next one is managing emotions. The ability to manage emotions effectively is a crucial part of emotional intelligence at the high level. Now it is like holding the managing the emotions. Managing in the similar example, managing emotions from both sides. One is the singer, she got eliminated. Now she's in sad, anger, and she need to express why it happened. Okay. She can be controlled. She cannot curse others like you also have children. Your children also get spoiled. Then only you will know some other person, his life has to be vanished. Then only they will understand my our pain or something. All these are the emotional statements. So once all these emotional statements are done, it will become a big mess over there. So people has to understand or manage the emotions. This is about the emotions related. Next one is about the social intelligence. Two more concepts we'll finish today. That is about social intelligence and artificial intelligence. Social intelligence is the capacity to know oneself. Social intelligence is the capacity to know oneself and to know others. Social intelligence develops from experience with people and learning from success and failure in social setting. It is more commonly referred to as tact, tact, common sense, or street smarts. Okay, so under this first one is social intelligence is the capacity to know oneself and to know others. So it is about knowing about themselves. As you are there, you have to know about yourself and also know to others what is all about you. Okay. Next one, social intelligence develops from experience with people and learning from success and failures in social settings. So it is like how you are going to handle the situations, various situations when you move socially, how you are going to handle the situations and how you use your common sense or your tactics or your smartness in handling that particular situations. So that is what is social intelligence. Next one is artificial intelligence. I will not to tell more about artificial intelligence. It is the science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. It is related to the similar task of using computers to understand human intelligence, but AI does not have to confine itself to methods that are biologically observable. So here artificial intelligence related as you are from last 2 years you are using AI related. there is not much is there for the discussions related. It is all about the big intelligence machines. Machines are not intelligent. Machines are made intelligent by people because as we as the um, whatever the literature we have or whatever the knowledge we acquired from all these years through all the scriptures and whatever, there is only one intelligent creature is available who can use brain on this earth is only human. Apart from that, no other living or non-living are intelligent on this particular earth. Non-living anywhere, it is not going to be intelligent. Now these machines are the non-living machines. So definitely machines are not going to be intelligent. We made them intelligent to act in our place. We are asking them to act like us. That's all. So we wrote some. There are some experts who wrote some programs and made a non-living thing to act like a living human. That's all. So it is related to similar task of using computers to understand human intelligence. Like you ask me some questions in the same way, you try to ask some questions to Group or some questions to Gemini or some questions to ChatGPT or some questions to your WhatsApp related AI tools are there, or we have something like which is Copilot of Microsoft related. All these are some of the technologies where you give some information, it will try to elaborate. You ask a question, it will answer you. You ask to elaborate, so you are given one particular text to system and system will write elaborately. That is what content writers do. For content writers also, you give some content and ask them to write this is what is required. You give all the inputs to them. So based on the inputs related only it writes. In the same way, if you don't give any inputs to the system, it will write as it thinks. Okay. So this is what happens with the artificial intelligence. So its simplest form, artificial intelligence is a field which combines computer science and robust data sets. This is most important. Data sets to enable problem solving. It also encompasses subfields of machine learning and deep learning, which are frequently mentioned in conjunction with artificial intelligence. Okay. So this is what is all about a basic. You don't have anything more regarding this. Only this was included to make you understand what is this artificial intelligence related. Okay. So here you have any queries regarding the internal examinations? As nothing is conducted right now, we also conduct once the internal examination related whatever the information I'll be getting. So I'll give you the right information well before 1 or 2 days before. You try to by heart all the definitions. There will be 10 questions will be there, 10 questions you need to answer. All our multiple choice questions will be there. Okay. You by heart all the definitions related, and based upon that, we try to keep that information. Okay. So I've given this particular notes, complete notes was given. Tomorrow class we'll be discussing on design thinking, and after completion, it is a small topic, but some explanation is required, which is not possible right now. So I'll give you time to discuss on the design thinking related. Then immediately, once again, we go back to the entrepreneurship because I need to explain you more how you have to develop a product, how you have to think about a product. See, you want to be an entrepreneur. Then to be an entrepreneur, there are various techniques are there. Okay, to become an entrepreneur or to develop a particular product, those products. That doesn't comes under our syllabus related. I'm going beyond the syllabus and want everyone to be as entrepreneurs so that more entrepreneurs comes up in India. That is the only purpose of this organization, right? So, any queries regarding anything apart from this? Syllabus is whatever the material is already shared, and you have got some of the questions related or also given. Whatever the questions are given in the syllabus and question format, you can read those syllabus and questions related. So, maximum anything comes, it will not go anything beyond this particular syllabus. So, everything covered only in this one. Internal exams related, it is already discussed. So as we are all in community, internal exam will be conducted only for BSc and BA students. BCom and BBA students, I am not the right faculty to discuss. Only for subject purpose, whoever have joined only for subject purpose, it is okay. Apart from that, for internal exams related, BCom students and BBA should contact their own faculty. Okay. So, any queries, anything is there, you can also post in the groups or personally, you can message me. So based upon that, I will try to, based on the questions, whatever I receive, I collect them and try to post in the community so that whatever the question, common questions are there asked by the student, it will be addressed for everyone. Okay, right. So thank you very much. I will be closing here. Any doubts, the people can comment in the live chat area so that I can answer them. Apart from that, if you think you're done, you can give for this particular day. 1 minute, I'll just give you. Any question are there, I'll extend the session. Otherwise, in 1 minute, I'll also close. Thank you. Right, there is one student, Sadia Begum. She wrote some message and retracted. Maybe she has deleted. Any query, it is very specific. You can ask me, no problem for that. Otherwise, sheets. Okay. Right. So we'll be closing here. So any doubts, anything tomorrow? Once again, we'll join at same time nearby 6:30. I'll be giving you the information and try to join. And hopefully, any queries, anything else, any clarifications, you can ask tomorrow's class. Thank you all.